Ladies and gentlemen, I am the War Boss Squee. Also, hey guys, because YouTube's being a thing. Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Today we find ourselves in the catacombs of Defiance Bay because one, we are looking for an Orlan criminal, and two, on the way over here we ran into an elderly old man by the name of Dalton. Dalton was an adventurer, or a ranger, and lost his entire company to some necromancer, and he's old, he's past his prime, he's not able to adventure anymore, but he's convinced that he hears the spirit of his love calling him from the catacombs. So, it's one of those times where it's best if we took a moment to investigate. Notice this one here. Now, as to where I've been the last couple of weeks, well, with everything going on, it's been very difficult to find the proper time to record because it requires my family to not be in the house and they can't go anywhere. So we do what we can when we can, I'm afraid. Let's see, a dead initiate. As you approach the dead man, you can feel the faint traces of his soul lingering, a stunned uncertainty holding it in place. When you're near without warning, the soul hurries towards you as though you were a solitary light, and the dank gloom of this place come to usher it away. Its essence invades your consciousness. You're in a different body now, walking deeper into the catacombs, cloaked in a dark robe with a mask pulled over your face. You're following a familiar path along the canal, heading towards a room built about a statue with a figure wearing a robe much like yours. Others await, clothed in hoods and shadows. Ahead is another figure dressed like you, traveling the same direction. You don't know his name, and that's how it's supposed to be. Out of the darkness, something monstrous grabs the other figure. You turn to flee, but find yourself face to face with a troll. The panic pounding through your brain is interrupted by razor-edged teeth and claws. You snap yourself out of the dead man's memory. The corpse lies on the damp and grimy ground. His hood and mask are missing, and his clothes are shredded. You alright? It's almost like you lost your footing from it. Feels that when I see into the ether. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Once, in a great many generations, one of my people was born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually, such individuals become elders, or a lone set of tracks in the snow. I thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see, but looking at you, I'm not so sure. Neither am I. Believe it or not, I would once rejoice now I've been picked to travel far in search of something great. Even these gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. Can't say I've been a real watcher before. Oh, don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up, so I just let him. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off. Every time he gets a strange look on his face, I try and see if I can hear anything. It hasn't worked so far. See if you get him to tell you what the spirit said. Yeah, so trolls. Yeah, really sucks to be that guy. Let's kind of back it up a little bit here. So, oh god damn it! I want just the map button. Okay, so not really big ID. Not really sure how big the map is here. But, yeah, apparently there's a cult hanging out in the sewers, and they didn't bother to watch out for, you know, things like trolls. Alright, so I put all my range guys in the back there, far enough back where hopefully they should just be able to pound on things without any issue. There we go. Fan-frickin-tastic. And we have ooze slime. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Let's do a little bit of grave robbing, I suppose. Let's see. Some money. They don't need it. These little marker boards are more backer stuff. So, excuse me if I ignore it. Hopefully this recording comes out alright. My wife has been trying to record some of her World of Warcraft playthroughs, and she's only getting about half the footage. So I'm unclear as to what's going on there. And if that's going to be a problem, I may wind up losing in this recording as well, but thankfully I have a save point. No. Alright, didn't fin- Oh god, there's the troll. Kana, do you have anything up right now that you can cast? No. Shit. Crackling Bolt. Yeah, ignore the Uki thing, please. He can suck it for a second. There, just finish him off. Alright, everybody get back on that troll. It's like, gee, you knew there was a troll there, and yet you weren't paying enough attention. Okay. Well. Trolls. Some bitch. I think I blew all my 4th level spells. 3rd level spells, yes I did, but yeah, that was for a good cause. Now here's the question, do we follow the troll? Because I do believe I see a blood trail there. Or do we go deeper in the catacombs? Let's ignore the Uki cultists and the trolls for the moment. And let's see what else lies beneath. Okay. Oh, I'm actually shocked there's nothing in here. A little bit disappointed, but not that much overall. So, let's see. Oh, hello. And here's the big question. Are you trapped? Yes, you are. You cute little devil. That's okay. We got your number. +2 perception. Rites of Ancient Legends. We'll worry about that. Let's see. Tempted to give that to Sagani right there. Because, let's see what perception does for little Miss Sagani here, because I can't remember. +1 interrupt, +7 accuracy, +14 reflex, which is good. And does she doesn't have a necklace piece on, so there, she's a little bit more accurate, that bow of hers. Let's see. Alright, so slower aim, but more damage, more accuracy, so that's exactly what I want. Really, really hoping that this recording comes out properly, and also not the dick around with settings some more. Not a huge deal. I don't know why it would have gotten messed up now, because I haven't changed anything. The only thing I've done recently is put it up to 60 frames per second on the recording, only because I'm an idiot, and I should have done that a long time ago. Just probably why my Star Wars videos were looking like so much just blasted asshole when I was pulling them out of the video editor. So that totally my fault. Speaking of Star Wars, Thrawn's Revenge newest expansion. Ooh, what is you? Fine male armor. I don't know who gets you yet. Thrawn's Revenge recently came down with our newest expansion on May the 4th, with improved everything. I played it for like 5 hours. I could not tell you what's improved about it. It's not bad. I mean, don't think it's bad. I mean, it's still the same high quality Thrawn's Revenge experience that you would be expecting, but that's really about it. I didn't hate it. I definitely didn't dislike it, but it wasn't wowing me. Let's come grab these urns right here. Actually, let's kill him first. All on his own, poor little guy. Oh, God. Fucking oozes, I hate him. Alright, I think there might be one more urn. No, there isn't. Okay, cool. And of course, yeah, fucking Aloth is still trailing along because he's still in stealth. There we go. So, as funny as it sounds, even if you don't have stealth, you want to be in stealth because that's the only way you can notice hidden things. God, I swear they fixed that in Pillars 2, but don't quote me. So, oh God, it's amazing how little bit of team formation improvement and how they fight, everything just starts going so much easier. And dead. Yeah. Ain't no party like a adventure party. Yeah. Okay, so don't go in the water. It's bad for you. Spirits and gold. Nice. So where will our little Orland buddy be? This is a big catacomb. I was planning on us hooking up with the giant slayers out in the Hills Plain area later on. Go do some treasure hunting, but that may not be a thing depending on how this goes. Okay, that's a second level of said catacomb. We're not sure we want to deal with that yet. Okay, so we've got cultists, we've got a second floor. Looks like you could fit through that space there, but apparently not. Not even gonna bother going berserk for that. Yeah. That is just straight money. Literally, as I got a bunch of silver. Okay, let's see. You figure if you're hiding in the catacombs and it's full of monsters, you're not going to go too deep. Because you don't want to get eaten by the monsters. That's a morning star. That's actually less than useless. Okay, there's something around the corner. Let's try the door. The door isn't booby trapped. Hey, hello. What do we got here? Welly, Wellington, look who we have here. Yorn, the small Orland man, appears to have pulled together some crates and scraps of cloth to make a rather sorry-looking little camp. The thick fur on his limbs is matted, and his clothes smeared with blackening grime. He looks startled as you enter, his eyes widening in alarm. Hello there. Wasn't expecting any visitors down these parts. Guess you'd be Yorn then. Crucible Knights have put a heavy price on your head. His mouth falls open, his eyes widen. After a few moments he turns away, his brows furrowed. Thought they'd want to keep things quiet at least. Didn't think they would. Very well, it's true. I've been hiding from the knights down here, but it isn't what you think. It was an accident. It's been hard for me here in Defiance Bay. I suppose I thought if I got involved with the city business, if I made the right friends, it would be easier in time. And it did, really. Made a name for itself, a place. People actually listen when I talk. Well, they used to. People can get very passionate about these things. We were discussing, I think it was shipping agreements of all the things to fight over. But this one night, this man, he got very angry. I think he may have had too much at the inn. I guess he didn't like an Orland talking back at him. I struck him. He came towards me and I hit him, and he went over like a tree. I guess he struck his head on the way down. Turns out he was a knight. Crucible Knights won't care how it happened. They just want me gone. They won't let me live long enough to see the rope, please. I just want to get out of the city. The second I get money for passage, I won't trouble anyone again, I swear. I'll live quietly, but you can't, please. You can't tell them I'm here. And coming with me, you'll face the Duke's justice on the matter. You did kill a dude. Sorry. No, I'm not going to tell them. Let them tell it their way. You want me dead? You can do it with your own hands. Oh, dude, you're so fucked. No, that was a waste of a berserk. Dude, I was going to take you to, like, the actual law, not just those dickheads. Rabbit Fur Gloves of Crit Multiplier bonus plus 10. Nice. And Fine Full Mail Armor. Also nice. Well, that's one problem solved, I suppose. Let's see what's stashed around in here. Alright. Lock picks and camping supplies. Can't I camp here? Oh, I can. Awesome. That way, if we happen to go run into, say, a necromancer or an evil cult, Aloth will have all his level 3 spells back. Alright, and we get a little mini thing. You wake to see Durance, his staff held in both his hands before him. A flame flickers at its top end, casting long shadows across his face as he stares in contemplation. Still, for all the light of the fire, your eyes can't focus on him. Perhaps it's the awakening from sleep or the trick of the light, but he seems indistinct, blurred around the edges. Everything except for the staff. The staff, he seems to be studying its engravings. As you watch the engravings glow thinly red, like through the cracks of heat-suffused wood. The lines stream like molten metal, burning along the edges of his staff, then branch out in an intricate series of fiery veins, bunching thickly where his hands clutch the wood, pulsing as if a heartbeat. As you watch, the veins spiral into a dozen separate circles that spiral again until they arrange into a circle of their own. They pulse, wait, and all is strangely still, and then suddenly there's a great light from the fire, a rushing of air and a flash, and you awaken again to see Durance in the same place, still holding a staff, but he's solid, real. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, or react to what occurred. And we have an opportunity to talk to Durance. Come here, buddy. Thought I felt your eyes on me. Now come the words. I have questions for you. I saw something strange. You were sitting by the fire and I saw a great light from your staff. It was a flash like an explosion, a rushing of air, incredibly bright. The Godhammer? What do you know about it? You helped build the Godhammer? So the dozens who are busy wandering around being little assholes might want to listen to Durance, since he is actually one of the 12. Shadows of the 12? Durance rests the staff in front of him, and the flames atop it curls for a moment. The light flaring slightly, it splits into a ring of flames, one after the other, till a dozen is met. Then it blossoms brightly once and resumes its candle intensity. In the aftermath, the shadows seem sharper in the vicinity, as they have edges, and you blink to clear your vision. Durance is still staring at the tiny candle-like flame intently. What do you mean, shared their fate? Why is that? Well, kill a god, it's going to leave a mark on the world. What did you do, Durance? What happened when you returned to Ashfall? Do you feel as if you betrayed your god? I really feel bad for Durance. Good lord, he just carouses into one disaster after another. I see why you call your goddess a whore. She jilted you, and you still pine for her. Sweat collects on the suit, he creases his forehead and runs down his ruddy cheeks. It drips from the tip of his nose. His mouth moves, but his utterances make no sound. He is, for once, at a loss. Feeling your gaze, he quickly composes himself, wiping his forehead with the back of a dirty hand. Durance glares at you. Staring at his eyes gives a feeling of peering over the edge of a great cliff. Alright, I think we're done here. Yeah, he's a kooky little cat. Alright, so anything here for us? Queen that was and still is, and we're not taking a book. Well, that took a little bit longer than I expected. I did not expect Durance to get so goddamn verbose all of a sudden. But it does give more insight into his character and why he is the way he is, which... Oh, hello. Hold off on that for a second. Ah, shite. These things, I don't like these things at all. And there's a great example of why. See if we can take them one at a time. I think we should be okay. These aren't too dangerous by themselves, as long as you don't get more than one at a time. Come on. There we go. Alright, so I want skeletons. I want you to go berserk. Everybody get that troll. You guys get that sporling. Ah, shit. Okay, this might have been a mistake. There's so much a thing as biting off more than you can chew, after all. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Alright, skeletons get him. You don't have any rage left in you. Okay, you need to switch to a melee weapon. You need to switch to a melee weapon. Let's see. And you need to switch to a melee weapon. And you need to start swatting things with your book. So far, so good. Oh, hello. No, ignore that. Okay, doggy got a little bit crazy. That's fine. Oh, he's being crazy. Okay, that's fine. Oh wow, a lot going on here. You still being crazy? Yes. Who here can hit the sporling, please? Shayloth, let's see. No, shit. Wrong button, my bad. Just getting a little bit worked up here with everything. Okay, no longer crazy. That troll still being a pain in the ass. Everybody kill that thing, please. Troll first, everything else second. God damn it. Jeez. Down again. Alright, let's give this plant something else to deal with here. Come on, get him. Oh, Lord, that sucked. On so many levels, that sucked. Was not expecting that giant fight. Oh, my God. Alright, everybody form back up here, please. So we got a ton of loot to look at. Alright, so dank spores and troll skin. More of the same. Ooh, a Woedica hood. That'll be important later on. And this poor bastard's got money. A fine dagger and a vessel bone. Let's maybe go back to being sneaky if we can. Yeah, maybe I was better off going in the room with the frickin' skeletons. Well, wouldn't you know, this would be the area that we would have followed if we'd taken the bloodstains. So, probably everything for the best that we came this way. Well, how about we go back to that Ormond room and grab another nap, because Durrance got his shit pushed in. Everybody else is actually really damaged. Not too worried about spells so much, but I will say one thing I do like. You know what? Let's let him come in. Since we're going to take a nap anyway. Can you get a fireball in there? Cool. I just sucked up that guy, didn't it? Oh yeah, everybody took off everybody's ranged attacks. Alright, fine. We'll just melee our way in. I was about to say they're only skeletons. Get in there, son of a Aloth, you son of a bitch. Come on, get out of the way. Alright, would everybody else like to get a piece of this guy now? Thank you. Alright, let's get everybody back on their ranged weapons so we can actually fight like actual intelligent people. Good lord. Alright, bunch of crap. Got gold and a hatchet. Any secret scroll stuff? I'm not seeing anything. Oh, some more fine scale armor. That's kind of nice. And some more silver in a bow. Okay. Ooh. He looks fun. Okay, so you're going to go into a rage. You're going to knock him down. That should be more enough to get him dealt with. And pop goes the weasel. Okay. Yeah, a poleaxe. You would think that would give you some sort of reach. I don't know, call me crazy. And the entire idea behind pikes and stuff like that are you could reach over the guy in front of you to hit somebody, but we are just not that sophisticated in this particular land. Okay, so there's that little dead fella. Let's take ourselves another nap since he provided the campfire. Alright, now. God damn it, wrong button. Hey guys, I'm back. Had a bit of an issue with the recording software. Decided to stop itself for a minute there because my computer froze up for a second. So you lost about 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes total, of us going down the path we hadn't traveled in the catacombs, running into a necromancer who wanted us to do a job for him. We said, screw you, turned him into sashimi, grabbed the amulet that has the soul of Dalton's loved one, and are now returning it to him. And I am going to try to edit these two together in my software editor. If not, I'll just have to go up as 2 separate episodes. We'll see what we can do. All right, did you find her? Yes, but not as you expected. Rowan used to wear this. Where did you get it? From your old adversary, Helig. He trapped her soul inside it. She's here. She's back with me at last. Perhaps her presence like this will bring me peace. This isn't what you want to hear, but releasing her soul back into the cycle will be best for the both of you. Destroy it, but to have her back after so long, I couldn't bear to lose her again. Having her near me would be enough. Don't have the intellect or the resolve. In any case, it's your choice now. And whatever time I have left, it will be enough to have her close, to visit her in my dreams, relive our memories together. Please take this. He hands you a club. It's my adventuring days. I think it's time I finally let them go. So, be best to actually break the amulet and release her, but can't force the guy for not doing it. So, the club we got was the Dala in Debata. So, 12 to 18 crush damage. It's fast. It's plus 5 accuracy. It's fine, so I don't know how much more actually. Plus 15 damage, and does 20% extra damage against prone, stunned, and flanked enemies. No one is going to ever use this thing. But since I collect odd stuff, we'll just hold on to it. Now, what we need to do is go ahead and end, because I tripped a couple of traps on my way out of the catacombs, because, well, that's just funny. And then we'll go head over and meet up with the Giant Slayers, because I haven't actually done that before. Oh, actually, no, I take it back. What we're going to do first, before we go to the end, we're going to go talk to the Knights and let them know we bagged their guy. Be right back. Oh, my dear Fluffy Lord, it is a pain in the neck trying to navigate this damn city. Also, I believe we can talk to this moron. I have information about Iron. Iron, you said. Well, what became of him? Found in the catacombs under Copper Lane and killed him there. Well, nicely done then. Iron's seen to and they're already buried at that. He serves us a great deal of work. Now you've done the Crucible Knights a real service, and we won't forget that. Here, something for your trouble. I had to dig through the catacombs to find sure that's worth a little bit more. I suppose you're right. The place is crawling with foul things. Here you go. Again, thanks for your trouble. Another 50 gold. So there, that's nicely done, and we can move on. However, that does appear to be all the time that we have for today, so I will see you guys next time. Peace.